I haven't been live in so long. It's been. Hold on. It's been like a year, which is crazy. Is there like a light that I can turn on? I don't think so. Excuse me. I'm hoping I can get Spina in here. But I don't know. Maybe not. I'm hoping I can get like a few people in here. When I used to do lives, they would get like I don't remember. I think one time I got like 1,000 people at once. Whoa. That was kind of cool. Oh, we have one person. Is it Sabina? I bet it's Sabina. It's Sabina. Oh, you're still my moderator. Oh, you got a prize. Wait, you have a crown and a #1. I don't know what that means. It's been so long. You know what else is long? My hair. The last time I went live, anyways, last time, oh, views are going up. Here we go. Oh, someone says hi from Amsterdam. I speak a little bit of Dutch. Not enough, but hello guys. It's been so long. I didn't actually expect this. I just like did this on a whim. Ooh, Indonesia. Cool. I'm trying to set up my phone so it doesn't fall. Someone says stupid stupid. Have you guys seen that meme? It's like everyone hates me, stupid stupid stupid. That's now I look stupid. It's funny. Ooh, someone's from Germany. That's really cool. Hello. Welcome. What's you guys' favorite drink to drink? That was stupid, I'm sorry. Please answer. You're trying to say to you, oh, like, you're stupid, you're not stupid. I love you. I don't know who you are, but I love you. Oh, Sabina's still in here. Hello. I need something to talk about. Do you guys have questions for me? Say yes, please. Oh yeah, guys, go follow our TikTok. Sabina, comment. What is our TikTok? Oh my goodness, guys. I'm trying to look, but if I go cross-eyed, that's why. Because I don't have my glasses on. But look at that. Sabina, comment what our TikTok is so people can go see it. And I can like, oh yeah, okay, hold on. How do I pin stuff? Pin message. Okay. Guys, go follow our TikTok. Hold on, I'm gonna try and lift up my blinds because it's really pretty outside. Okay. Okay. Hello, One Piece Kid. Howdy do. I am in America. What country are you in? It's really pretty. I might open the window. Oh, that's nice. Oh, thank you. We are probably in different time zones. Holy crap, it's cold now. So, I'm trying to think of stuff to talk about. I had school today. Ooh, Missouri, cool. I've never been to Missouri. I don't watch anime. I don't really have anything against it. I never got into it. So like it's not something that I'm super interested in. Hello. I feel so awkward. Do you guys like rain? I love rain. It's so freaking pretty. Look at that. You can't even see that it's raining. That's so stupid. Oh no. I'm sorry. Okay. I feel like I need to give you guys like a story time or something. Once upon a time, I don't know. Oh no, story time on how I almost died on her couch. Okay. Story time. I was at Sabina's house. So she lived in Moses Lake. She doesn't anymore, so I'm not doxing her. She lived in Moses Lake for a while. And I would go visit her every month for like a week. I do have pets. I have 1 dog and 2 cats. I went and I visited her every month for a week. And there was this one week that I went. It was like August or July. I think it was August. It was really hot. If you don't know anything about Moses Lake, it's basically just a desert, like desert town in the middle of nowhere, and it's really, really sad and not comfortable. So one week I was there, and hi Kayla, and it was like over 100 out. It was really hot, and For those of you that don't know, I'm a diabetic, so I need to regulate my blood sugar constantly. We were out in like the pool, and I had taken my insulin pump off because my insulin pump can't go in the water. And I had also taken, not only had I taken my insulin pump off, I had also taken my CGM off, which is what reads my blood sugar. So I start feeling a little funny, you know, I'm out there in the pool having a good time, whatever the heck, and I start feeling a little funny, you know, I can tell when my blood sugar is a little bit low, and I'm like, it's whatever. Like, I kind of just ignore it at first, because I'm like, I can tell that I'm going to be low soon, but I'm not super low. And so then a little bit later, like maybe 10 minutes later, I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just get out, I'm gonna check my blood sugar. I'm not feeling too hot. I was feeling really hot, but like I was feeling a little dizzy in the head and the body and everything. I hated my life. So I was feeling not it. So I get out of the pool, I go into the house, I checked my blood sugar. Miss Girl was 28, 29? And you know what's funny is I actually said, that is a number I'll never forget, and I've forgotten, so if Sabina's still here, you comment what it was, because she probably remembers. It was not 24. It was like, it was not 24. I would remember if it was 24. Was it really 24? Guys, okay, so apparently my blood sugar was 24, which is a lot worse than 28. Yeah, okay, that's not good at all. Story just got more drastic, I guess. So I see that my blood sugar is at 24, and I'm like, at first I don't believe it. I'm like, holy, I was like, this can't be happening. I'm about to die. So please don't take down my life for saying die. So I run outside, and I'm like, now my blood sugar's low, and I'm having a panic attack. So I'm like, all over the place. I'm stumbling, I'm crying. I'm like, Sabina, and I'm like leaning on the fence, Sabina, I need help. And she's like, what? And I'm like, my blood sugar is 24. And she's like, I don't know what that means. Like now, if I told her that my blood sugar was 24, she would know what that means. But this was a while ago. This was over a year ago. And she was still getting the hang of what everything meant. So she was like, I don't know what that means. And I was like, I'm supposed to be 124. I remember that now. Oof. So, oh, excuse me. That was nice. So I don't remember really anything. I think she asked me if that was like bad, and I was like, what the fuck do you think? And so we run inside, and that's about all I remember. So this is not a very exciting story. I sit down on like the couch. We call her parents. We were gonna call 911. Realistically, we should have called 911, but I didn't want to. I was like, I didn't want to. So we did not call 911. We called her parents, and they were out at work, and they came home, and they were like, what's going on? Okay. And they were like, what's going on? And I was just like in shambles on the couch. I have pictures from that day. It was not a good day. And my freaking, I'm trying to check my blood sugar right now. My freaking, everything was just awful. And I was just like, what? Am I gonna die? You know, life could not get any worse. Spoiler alert, life got worse. So my blood sugar came up and everything was pretty fine. Like, I was really tired. I think I took a little nap after. When you have hypos like that, your body completely resets. Because it's like, I don't know what just happened, but it ain't good. So, I'm really pissed off with my CGM right now. Where? Oh, because it's telling me that I'm 50 and I'm not. I just checked, I'm 98. I might just take the sensor off and go solo, because alarms have been going off for the past 2 days when I'm perfectly fine, and it's really annoying. Anyways, so everything seems to be fine, you know? I'm like, whatever. Life is whatever, you get over it. The next morning, I wake up at approximately 8 a.m. and I'm like, I feel a little nauseous, which I didn't really think anything of it because sometimes I get nauseous in the morning, and I've gotten really nauseous before to the point where I will like be like over a toilet, but I've never thrown up because of it. So I sit in bed for maybe 10 minutes just contemplating whether I should go to the bathroom or just try to go back to sleep. And let me tell you, it's a really good thing I did not try to go back to sleep. So I got up and her mom is up. And I was like, I went into the living room, like she was like the only one up at this point. I went into the living room, I'm like, hey, Sabina's mom, I'm a little bit nauseous. Do you have any nausea medication? And she's like, oh, let me see. So I follow her into the kitchen, and then I gagged, like mid-step, I just, nothing came out because it was morning and I hadn't eaten anything yet, and she didn't notice. But then she turns around and I'm like dry heaving, and she's like, get out of the house, like not in a rude way, but she's like, I don't want to have to clean that up. So we like go out of the house, and it's like really, really hot outside. So luckily it's like 8 in the morning, so it's only about 70 out, 75. Really, that's hot for 8 in the morning, but not when you live in Moses Lake. So we go out, and there's like, I'm sitting on like the patio in the front, and I'm just like deep down, I knew that it was because my blood sugar was really, really low the day before, and my body just did not know what to do, and it was trying to reset itself, you know, get some electrolytes back in the system, and I hadn't really been drinking a lot of water. So she was like, are you sick? Like, what's going on? I was like, no, I think this is normal, unfortunately. Also, Sabina, if you're still here, say something, because I miss you, and I want to know if you're still here. So, you know, really awesome, really cool. I was like, what? I did not like my life in that moment. So I am just Oh, she's never heard my side of the story before, because I don't really remember my side of the story. I only remember the day after. So, you know, I'm sitting outside on the deck, and I just said deck and patio. It was neither. It was like just a concrete slab. Anyways, so I'm sitting out there on a chair, and I'm like, and like she brought me some water, and I think she brought me some yogurt or like a string cheese. She brought me something. We were trying to get stuff in my system so that I could stop throwing up or dry heaving, whatever. So eventually it started getting a little hot, and I was like, I'm kind of tired of being out here, but I was dry heaving really badly, like every 10 minutes. So we had this willow tree, and I went under the willow tree. There was a little hammock. I was like, okay, this is the life. I just lay there for like an hour, dry heaving every 10 to 15 minutes. And Sabina's not awake at this point. So I think I had my phone. No, I didn't have my phone. Or maybe I did. No, I don't think I did. So I'm like, hey, Sabina's mom, can you go like grab my phone? I want something to do. And she's like, yeah, totally, I'll go grab your phone. She also came back with nausea medication. God bless Zofran. So I'm just like out there, not living the life. And you know, I remember after all this happened, Sabina was like, I was really scared that you were gonna want to go home after you had your really big low the day before. And I hadn't even considered going home for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Maybe it was because I was like 3 hours away, or maybe it was just because like that was like a second house to me at that point. But like going back to my house hadn't even crossed my mind. I don't know why. So then that morning, obviously because I was dry heaving nonstop, I was like, I think I want to go home. And finally I get a text from Sabina, and she's like, girl, where are you? And I don't remember what I texted her. It was probably something like, I threw up, I'm outside. That is not what I should have said, because when she came out, she was like, are you good? Like, do I need to social distance? And I was like, no, I'm fine. Number one rule, never tell Sabina that you've thrown up, because she's gonna panic. So, with that being said, I was finally able to stop throwing up. I was on nausea medication, and I was like, hey girl, it's like 80 out. I would like to go inside. And she was like, okay, let's get you inside. You haven't in a while. So I get inside. There's like a little, like the upstairs is like a loft. So I go up there, there's a mattress out there, and I'm just like, I hate my life, you know? So I text my mommy. I'm like, mommy, help. I need to come home. So a few hours later, she comes. But I was a little bit bummed because I was starting to feel better. And I was like, I don't actually want to go home. I just wanted to go home because I didn't feel good, but now I feel fine and I don't want to go home. But I had to go home anyways because I had just made my mother drive 3 hours to come get me. And ooh, hello, we have someone from California. I've been to California. It's nice over there. Very hot. So that's pretty much that story. And then for the next few days, I was just out of it, like just in my bed, like, you know, snoring, trying to let my body reset. Oh, One Piece Kid is back. Ooh, Tough Edits is from Alabama. Hello. I've never been to Alabama. So I got a sub. Thank you, Tough Edits. So, you know, that was really awesome. I was like downing electrolytes at this point. I'm like, life is not like, hey, so can we not? Oh, that's rain. Okay. I'm from Washington State. Forgot what I was saying. Oh, yeah. So Oh my goodness, it just went down to 0 viewers. I don't know if anyone's even here anymore. That's okay. Crazy, we on the other side of the is from you. Yeah, girl. Other side of the is from you. I love that. US, okay. So, yeah, luckily it was summer break, so I didn't have school or anything that I had to tough out. But yeah, definitely would not recommend your blood sugar going really low. I am 17. I'm actually, yeah. So, that's really cool. Spina, I don't know if you're still here, but what other story should I tell? You guessed my age. You know, I'm actually really honored that you got it right, because usually people tell me I look like I'm in my 20s, which I don't appreciate a lot of the time. Wait, guess how old I am. Sabina just commented, I'm not sure what that means. Oh, she's still here. Okay. Tough Edits. Based on the username, I feel like you're like a 12 or 13-year-old boy. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I've never seen anyone older than that has their name as Tough Edits. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing if you are older than that. I'm just saying I haven't seen anyone. Oh, you're 13? Look at me go. I'm awesome. Okay. Ooh. Butter is good on toast, says hi. Hello, butter is good on toast. How'd you do? I can't think of any stories. Yeah, me either, girl. Me either. What happened to your eyebrow? It's part of my Halloween costume. I was a vampire pirate. Anyways, I was a vampire pirate, so I slit my eyebrow so that I could put like fake on it. So that's pretty cool. Tell them about when your car broke down at the Wingstop. Vampire, I like that. Okay. Oh yeah, once upon a time, me and Sabina went to Wingstop, and we were like, this is the life, and my car broke down, and it was really hot out, and we had to sit and wait for my mom to come get us, and then the car started, and I had to break the news to her that we didn't need her anymore. Sorry, Mom. I think it's thundering. I can't tell. Are we due for thunder? Sabina, look if we're due for thunder. You have a scar on your eyebrow because it got cut open. You know what? This might sound really weird. I think scars are really sexy, especially like scars on the nose or the eyebrow. I've always wanted one. If you guys, okay. Crap, what's his name? Benjamin Wadsworth in crap. Forget what he was in. And I don't even remember what his character. Oh, Marcus Lopez. Marcus Lopez from Deadly Academy. Or yeah, Deadly Academy. His character had like a scar across his nose. That's the kind of scar I want. I am a senior. Hello. I don't know how to say your name. Is it Cuba or Cuba? I don't know. But hello. How do you do? I'm really wishing more people would join. Aww. What do you do? What you talk about? Well, I just told a story about how I almost died. So that was really cool. What else should I talk about? I don't know. Oh, you're in 8th? Oh, I was in 8th 5 years ago. That's crazy. Oh. Talk about my school experience. Ooh, okay. Okay. I will do that, but before I do that, I want to end the live and then restart it and click a different setting because I want to know if it'll get me any more viewers. So, oh, look at Spina's leaving. Perfect timing. So I will be back.